What is your number one control to prevent leaks on startup? That was a very relevant question left by a fellow contributor in the turnaround space here on LinkedIn. And this is going to be my reply. And what I'm going to offer is an easily implementable but lagging control. And we don't love lagging controls, but we also recognize that whereas some people are operating in 2025, some people are still operating in 1965 and everywhere in between. So I'll post Shazad's fully complete piece into the bottom of this in the comments because I'm not going to add anything to the technical document itself. It's 100% correct. However, here's a quick tool that is easy to use. You do have to think ahead because you will need to deal with it in your provisioning for your turnaround. Tape your flanges. Okay, and I want to add some extra things in here so that people don't get themselves into trouble. We're going to use masking tape. We're not going to use any kind of rubberized tape. This is not a job for your Flex Seal family of products. Do not use duct tape under any circumstances. This is not an electrical tape thing. Use masking tape. Now I want to add something else to that. Apparently, as I've learned the hard way, masking tape is not all created equal. The masking tape we want to bring in as part of our turnaround provisioning is the industrial kind that you would find in an auto body shop, right? That's meant to stick to bare steel and things like that. So I'm not going to name it. I have my favorite brands, but I don't do that kind of advertising here. So get the right kind of masking tape. The key words that you're looking to avoid, any masking tape that says painter's choice, painter's favorite, painter's love, they are referring to house painters and artistic painters who are concerned that when they strip the tape, they might strip the underlying paint as well. Don't buy that stuff. It's not what we want. We want regular, body shop style masking tape. Super easy to implement, doesn't have to be a big deal. Don't do it at the end. Don't do it as a part of your PSSR. When the final permit comes back on a flange being torqued, the operator in that area should tape that flange. So try to buy them the widest tape you can get, and understand if there's a spec spacer in there or something like that, then you're going to have to, use some ingenuity. Only tape one layer thick. Now, on pressure up at each of your pressure stops, you can check that with your LEL gas detector. And if you get to full pressure and you can't find a trace in that tape flange, strip the tape. That's the next important thing. Strip the tape. Have the operators apply the tape when the job is done. Have the operators remove the tape when they've verified that they have a leak-tight thing. You can get fancy and get chalk pens, and the operator that removes the tape can sign it or whatever. And you could write last checked at 500 pounds or something on the masking tape while you were coming up. Whatever you want to do. But this is super simple. And the last caution I'll give you, when I came up in the industry, this was just done. Every single flange, every single time. I don't remember it being a big deal. But by the time I left my last onboarded post, it required some diligence on my part to make sure that it got done. And that may be the case if you're trying to implement it in your facility. Again, it's a lagging indicator. It's going to find leaks that shouldn't have been there in the first place because we should have addressed this with proper torquing protocols like Shazad has spoke about. But if you're not able to get there yet, and not everybody is, then tape your flanges. It is a simple, inexpensive solution to the problem. Doesn't take very much, doesn't take extra people. It is easy to fit this into the workload of the operators in the individual units as a normal course of completing the turnaround work package. So, easy to implement, doesn't cost very much, a few cases of masking tape. Be careful that you're buying the right masking tape. Make sure nobody's using cellophane tape or rubberized tape, blah, 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 blah. We want to use masking tape, and you're good to go. Lagging indicator, You do eventually want to move your operation into a more leading type control, but for the time being, it's better than starting up with a leak.